fans for presentation of the award ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics. And now fans for presentation of the award ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics.
It's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's McHale out there and get the new season at the center position. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Outside Anunoby. With a screen on Brown. Anunoby for 3. Tatum pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Bridges against Holiday. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the line, and he drops that one in.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's White. The Knicks making their last shot. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hart finds Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
Holiday passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Holiday. Boston, no good that time either. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Here's Towns. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
Holiday passes to Tatum. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Down low. Outside Holiday. Over Towns. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It's time for Dance Day. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Bring those moves. You must possess your dancing shoes at home.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, Boston.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
White, the pass to Brown. Shot to stop the run. Connects from downtown.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Towns passes to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns a screen on White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. 9-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Now here's Porzingis. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA, at 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Celtics trail by 9. Tatum feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. And some solid defense from Towns. Hart finds Brunson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brown with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brown's got 5 points.
How easy does that pull-up jumper look by Jaylen Brown? So tough.
Brunson, a screen on Tatum. Back to Brunson. Towns down low, working on Porzingis. Towns passes to Brunson, over Holiday, and Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Towns.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. White, the pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Towns. Brown against Hart. And there's a 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Robinson. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson passes to Hart. It's stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Now here's Tatum. Brown, a screen on Towns. From the wing. And it's Tatum missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Hart passes to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Towns. And here's Robinson, defended by Porzingis. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Not gonna go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
And Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Over Porzingis. New York, again, can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Tatum, a screen on Hart. Holiday from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Hart. Back to McBride. Outside Hart. Robinson, a screen on White. Here's Hart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Free throw good. Hart. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
No good on the second free throw. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Knicks, second. Fifth best, the Celtics.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season, neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson on the drive. Outside Hart. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Outside White. Holiday against Brunson. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Brunson. That one is off. Good D by Porzingis. Here's White. And the shot goes in.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Brunson taking his time here. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Back to Holiday. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just incredible focus from the veteran guard. Drew Holiday, no stranger to scoring against a big-time contest.
Achua with a screen on Brown. Hart passes to Achua. Over Horford. Achua can't hit.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Brunson against Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. Brunson on the drive. And he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Now here's Holiday. Over Brunson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Brown against Brunson. Robinson passes to Achua. Nice D from Horford.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Porzingis. White with it. McBride covers. White can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Hart. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by White. And a big finish by Robinson.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Hart can't hit. And White has got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Brown looking around. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Campaign. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Bridges outside. To the inside. Robinson passes to McBride. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Bridges. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bridges finds Achua. Misses from close range. Boston's shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside, McBride. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Tatum. That shot missing. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McBride passes to Bridges. Here's McBride. Pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. They get it back. Robinson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. The line for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Robinson with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket by Bridges. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Boston in second, number 5, the Knicks.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Here's Hauser. No points yet. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the long J.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Bridges outside. And they get it back. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Outside McBride. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Cornette, and Holiday subbed in for Hauser. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Celtics trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Holiday, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Holiday hits them both.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Bridges outside. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Boston again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
That's good from Holiday.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And Boston with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Horford, and it's White in for Pritchard. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And he can't hit the second. New York leading by 9. Pass to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Bridges down low. He's guarded by White. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Holiday against Brunson. Holiday passes to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Anunoby finds Towns. Brunson against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And he can't get the first one. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Holiday against Brunson. Holiday passes to Tatum. Now Brown. He's got 10. Boston again missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Back to Holiday. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Towns. They get the rebound. Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
White, the pass to Horford. Brown against Anunoby. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 10. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Down low. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Shoots over Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to McBride, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Towns. And he's going for the lob! Achua with the dunk.
Well, with a little style is the vertical threat that is Precious Achua. That's a precious finish.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Robinson passes to McBride. Now Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Holiday's over to help. McBride with it. From downtown. Hauled in by Brown. Brunson against White. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
McBride with it. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Hauser grabs the board. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Here's Hauser. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Fires it. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. McBride passes to Brunson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the half. Pass to Robinson. Achua for three. Holiday grabs the miss.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Brunson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jaylen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Free throw good from Brunson.
Well, because Jaylen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Pass to Hauser. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Holiday. Brunson defending. Here's the three. Cornette can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The floater. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Puts up a three. He's off on that one. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use paper calendars, Ernie.
Showing your age there, old buddy.
Why, I walked into that one. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the New York Knicks.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass. and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, it's been quite a game from Mitchell Robinson.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
He misses the free throw. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. And there's a pick. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Celtics trail by 14. Holiday taking his time here. Brunson with the block. Inside, here's Bridges. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Now Holiday. The 3 is up. Fires hitting the triple. Holiday's got 12 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Anunoby against Brown. Here's Hart. No good off the glass. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Brunson passes to Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes. Give him 8.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Porzingis against Towns. Porzingis passes to Brown. Bridges with it. Over White. Bridges misses. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Brown against Anunoby. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Celtics in second.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum passes to White. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Bridges. Good work defensively by White. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
New York leading by 9. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the basket by Bridges.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hard against Tatum. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Hart finds Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Holiday against Brunson. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Towns. New York leading by 13. To the paint. And Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Hits a three-pointer.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. White looking it over. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Richards checked in for White.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
And New York has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. All sorts of time. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Holiday against Bridges. The kick to Tatum. The three ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Outside Anunoby. And stolen by Brown. Oh, clear the deck. Jaylen Brown.
That is the hard-driving, big-time athleticism of Jaylen Brown on display.
Towns a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Bridges. Deflects the pass. Brown with the steal. Outside Holiday. Up top Brown. Anunoby covering. Brown against Anunoby. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Tatum's got 11 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And here are the Knicks now. They're leading by 8. Bridges outside. Anunoby a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer Bridges. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Bridges against Holiday. Up top Bridges. Give him 23. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Tatum. Over Hart. Again Boston.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Towns down low, working on Porzingis.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Tatum against Hart. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Hart. Tatum can't hit. New York leading by 7. It's Hart on the wing. Pounded by Tatum. High post Towns. Tries to break his ice. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Anunoby passes to Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Brunson against Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in for Holiday. Good on both. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Outside, Brown. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back. Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
New York leading by 7. Bridges outside. Achua finds Bridges. 3-pointer. Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the inside. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 4. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McBride passes to Achua. Brunson with it. For 3, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Brown inside. McBride covers. No problems knocking that one down. Pritchard's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brunson with the finish inside.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Steps back. Now here's Brown. McBride covers. Brown passes to Cornette. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first. And the Knicks making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. That one's no good. Knicks leading by 8. Fast break, New York. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
And here's Brown for 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Bridges against Brown. And here's Bridges. 26 points for him. Achua with a screen on Brown. Here's Bridges. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bridges has got 28. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We'll be right back. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down, you got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
Something Coach Tibbs always preaches: defense, defense, defense.
It's his area of expertise, and he takes it very seriously.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Horford finds Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Robinson with the block. Here's McBride. Boston pulls it in. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum inside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's McBride. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 14. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from 3-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Payne, the pass to Towns. Six on the shot clock. Back to Payne. From deep 3-point range. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Anunoby finds Payne. Towns outside, launches a three, on target from range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Please put your hands together and welcome to center court, Celtics Entertainment. It's time for some features. Make some noise, fans.
Holiday's checked in for Boston. Achua's checked in for New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. Now here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. A shot, no good. Achua with some nice D. Holiday against Anunoby. And here's Payne. Back to Anunoby. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Achua with a steal. Now McBride. Fires from deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Outside Holiday. Shot from the low post is good.
Holiday has a plan there and executes. Nice move.
New York leading by 13. Payne, the pass to Towns. Achua with a screen on Horford. Towns for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Towns against Holiday. Back to Tatum. Five to shoot. From 17 and off the glass. That one's good. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Payne, the pass to Anunoby. High post Towns. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Holiday. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Payne. Outside Anunoby. Back to Payne. Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen. The shot. McBride can't get it to go.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum against Anunoby. There's the block.
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipes.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. A big group substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hart comes in for Achua. Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Shot's good by Hart.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Robinson with a steal. Left side Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Porzingis. Now Holiday. He's guarded by Bridges. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
New York leading by 14. Brunson passes to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Brunson up top. Outside Hart. Robinson, a screen on Tatum to the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 19 points.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Down low. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 16. Outside Holiday. Porzingis finds Brown. Some room here for Holiday. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Brunson. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to Brunson. High post Towns. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Knicks leading by 12. Brunson with it. Lets a floater go. The Knicks with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Hart passes to Brunson. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
It's stolen by Holiday. He goes up, and Holiday powers it home.
We are talking about an elite two-way player. Do your thing, Drew Holiday.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Brown with the steal. Oh, Brown gonna go get it.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits. Both good from the line that time. Knicks leading by 8. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Porzingis. White against Bridges. Porzingis passes to Tatum for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Towns double team. Brunson finds Towns. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Mitchell Robinson.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. Here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 12. Hard against Tatum. Up top, White. Shoots over Bridges. White can't hit.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
So New York takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got this 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.